Hello everyone, welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and today I have with me Yohei, a board game of Asian battles published by Eclipse Editorial, a small Spanish company that's doing the rounds and doing actually very well indeed. This is a massive box that weighs a ton, and for a game of 2 to 4 people that plays in half an hour per player and ages 12 and plus, is this actually going to be worth the amount of money that you are going to have to pay to get your hands on it? Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. Yohei is a rather large game, I have to say. I mean, this is taking a fair amount of my table and it weighs a lot, so I'm expecting an awful lot of tokens inside. I love the cover, really love the iconography, and I love the bloodiness of the battle scene that's taking place. I am not going to go into whether they are accurate or not, but I just absolutely love it. I love the simplicity of the rest of the graphic design, which is absolutely lovely. This I think is very attractive indeed. In the back we get both English and Spanish description of the game, one word of warning, and it does describe the game as a game of epic battles in Oriental fantasy setting. Yeah, that's not the best choice of word in the defense of the company, which is not to justify the use of the word at all, but Oriental is a word that in Spain is just not offensive. We just don't think about it that way, which I know it doesn't mean that it isn't. And I guess I said, I'm not saying that it is alright that they've used it, it's just that is the way it's there. I've spoken with them about it, and I have suggested that in the next print run they change it, because it comes with a lot of connotations that, even though we don't feel them in Spain, they are felt elsewhere and they should be taken into account. So don't take this as a show of willful racism, because it truly isn't. So what else does the box in the back tell us, apart from what I have already told you of 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player, ages 12 plus. The complexity is a little bit above average. The luck aspect of the game is next to nothing according to them, and the strategy aspect is pretty good. And it includes a tray, which is very nice indeed. Lots of contents. Lots and lots of contents. And I like that it already comes in 2 different languages, because it means that the rest of the game is going to be language independent, which is very welcome indeed. I do have, though, the Spanish edition, so don't be surprised that the rules are all in Spanish. So what do we get inside? Let's find the rules before I look at anything else. So what do we get here? Reglas de juego. These are the help sheets, which we'll look at in a minute. So what are the rules like? Huge, which I like. Okay, I like that there is a table of contents in here, because that's going to give us a better idea as to what we're going to find and how long it's going to take to do anything or to learn anything. Introduction, components, objective, game setup, how to play Yohei. So the rules are between page 8 and 16. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. The different game modes. Okay, I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different game modes. Nice. And then an ability guide. The layout is actually nice, and I love the vibrancy of the colors in the print, which is lovely, and how everything, all the components, have been very carefully listed. That is lovely. As you can see, there is a lot to this game. You're gonna need plenty of space to actually set up and play it, which is quite nice. Reading wise, it's not too bad. Everything seems to be clear enough. Pity there is no solo mode included in this, but that's okay. and everything is taken enough space to be described as it should. So that is lovely, very nice. Okay, very nice indeed. The help assistance sheets, there are 2 of them. That thick cardboard, with thickish, about 300 grams I reckon. And then you see all the tokens with their meaning, the items, the types of temples, events, objects, exclusive from the Kickstarter. Okay, this is nice. Loads of insert and tokens. So let's take a look at this. I don't know why this is blank. That's alright, don't care. They come out very nice. Very nice. Indeed, just a little bit of care to be introduced in some of the pieces, but otherwise the printing is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's so vibrant, so colorful, really beautiful, and the thickness is very, very nice indeed, as it is for the tokens, which are, I'm not going to say indestructible, but they're pretty rigid, which is very nice. And we get a ton of these components, all of them double-sided, by the way, which is very nice to see. And a lot more. I love the little illustrations, I have to say. I think they look so gorgeous. And if you look at them closely, from closer, they're going to look even better. Very, very nice indeed. Lots of attention to detail. Loads and loads and loads. So very cool. Okay, lots of them. Wow. I think that's just unscrewing this. It's a game in itself, I think. It's going to take all afternoon. Thank God we like it. We have that little box where you can put the insert with a lid. Very nice that they send these things. Because I know that you can buy them and you can cut them and customize to the size of your box, which is very nice, but the fact that it already comes with it, terrific. Loads of cards, but before that, let's take a look at this. These are just cylinders, tokens, I'm guessing, that you're going to be using throughout the game. I don't know exactly how. You know, I was a little bit confused at the very beginning because I thought that these were things that you use to put your minis inside to describe stages, or, you know, how they're feeling, if they are, you know, about to die, or if they belong to a faction or another, which would be very nice, but I think that's not how they're used in this game. They're fairly flexible plastic, so they won't break. Then we get a few dice, just standard D6s. And I'm going to say that here, probably to save on costs, but I think they've missed on a chance of making some customized dice with some, you know, Asian kanji or something similar. That would be much thematic to the whole thing. But then on the other hand, these are way easier to read, so just a little detail. And then we have a lot of cards, which you can open fairly easily, which makes a nice change. So let's put this here for now. Love the illustrations, and the cards, they're thick enough. They will need sleeving because they're cards, but they are laminated, so they will not be getting too dirty too quickly. I like that. Oops. So let me put the cards in here. This rack is... Okay. So as you can see, beautiful colors. I mean, the printing is just amazing, absolutely amazing. And I like the iconography in the cards. It is clear enough for you to see where they are, even though it's quite small, and still plenty of space for more. Every card is double-sided, so presumably you turn them around when whoever is on the card has been wounded, by the looks of the blood stain and how some of the abilities become unreachable. And it goes into monochrome as well, so yeah. And there's so many of them, my goodness. Wow, these people have kept an artist very, very busy, and every card that's their own name. Okay, some Minpei is everywhere. Wow. This is very cool. I could just go card through card and spend a lot of time going through these. Very nice. Well. I wasn't expecting to see that many cool artworks. This is so exciting. I'm absolutely gobsmacked by how good this is. I was not expecting this to look this good. I'm going to be very honest. This has blown me away. It really has. Now, the other thing that they sent me with this, and I think now I understand why, is this. Firstly, I presume that these are going to be the Kickstarter exclusive, so thank you for this very much. Which they're just as good as the other ones. Different style, pretty good. And it comes with little boxes. That assemble in 5 seconds. And they sent me 3 of them. I love doing this. I don't think I would want to do it for a living, but I love doing this. With 2 different illustrations. Let me see. This way, just for effect. I love how these 2 form one illustration. That is so nice. That is very, very nice indeed. So quite frankly, I am really impressed by this. I wasn't expecting anything bad because I don't think either Draco Ideas or Eclipse Editorial, which are close together, have put out a bad product yet. But I really was not expecting this to look so absolutely gorgeous. So I wonder what it's going to be like when it's spread on the table. I am very much looking forward to trying this. So I'm going to try and see if one of my friends who already owns the game will be willing to host a game and see how it goes, because that, yeah, I am very impressed. This looks fantastic. Anyway, thumbs up. Thank you so much for being there. If you have already played the game, I'd love to hear what you have to say, and tell me why I should, put the effort into playing this, because I think this could be very good. But until the next time, thank you for being there, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.